So, get this. I'm at my Fianki's family reunion, right? Total suburban vibe. White picket fences, potato salad, the whole 9 yards. I'm wearing this stunning vintage opal ring found at a flea market 2 years ago. I call it my lucky charm because I wore it the day I iced my bar exam. Everything is fine. Until his great aunt Martha spots it. She doesn't just look at it. She freezes. Her face goes pale, like she just saw a ghost. And then, she starts shaking. Before I can even say, "Nice to meet you," she points a trembling finger and screams, "Where did you get that? That belonged to Sarah." The music stops. Like, literally. The guy on the acoustic guitar just thuds his hand on the strings. Turns out, Sarah was Martha's sister who went missing 30 years ago. The family had convinced themselves she'd been, well, you know, and that her belongings were scattered to the winds. Martha starts wailing, claiming I must have grave robbed her sister's memory. I'm standing there, totally mortified, trying to explain, audit for $15 in a bin labeled junk jewelry. But it gets worse. Martha's daughter, Chloe, this high-strung corporate lawyer type, marches up and demands I hand it over, right there, in front of the macaroni salad. She says it's stolen family heritage. I told her, look, I'm sorry for your loss, but I've had this for years. It's mine now. Chloe loses it. She tells me that since I'm not blood, the ring is cursed on my finger. She actually tries to grab my hand. I pulled back, and I'll admit, I snapped. I told her that maybe if they'd looked for Sarah as hard as they were looking for a piece of jewelry, things would be different. The whole reunion split down the middle. Half the cousins are calling me a thief. The other half are telling Chloe she's being certifiably insane. But the real kicker? 2 other women at the party, total strangers to each other, realize they're both wearing scarves they bought at the same flea market. They start looking at the patterns, comparing notes, and they realize the initials SBR are stitched into the hem. Sarah's initials. Suddenly, it's not just a ring. It's like the whole party is dressed in a dead woman's closet. Those 2 girls started sobbing, took off the scarves, and literally ran to their cars. They left the reunion in tears, convinced they were haunted. I kept the ring though. My fiancé stood by me, and honestly, if Sarah's spirit is in this opal, I think she's just glad someone is finally taking her out to a party.